I want to see what he's doing, but then we're going to switch over and see what Diabolic is doing for this Adversity squad. He definitely led the team in the slaying department last game, played some objective work as well, and had that incredible sneaky play.
Yeah, I mean, Diabolic's an animal. You know, he's an animal. He could just do so many things. He's a very, diverse player. But one thing that I will say, though, about Diabolic and the Adversity team, because I've seen them play quite a bit in the past, they have a tendency to beat themselves up as soon as they get down, which is what we saw in those first two games, which is natural, and we see that from anybody, you know, anyone who's competing. You get that beat down, but not there, though. You can see Diabolic really starting to rally the troops together. Again, this is what we need. High energy from ADV.
And nice play here from Accuracy, playing patiently, catching Big T down low. He's got support at the top. Adversity, they have the 2-cap. Optic, 2 on B. Accuracy just will not be able to get it done at the top of the ladder. Desperate grenades coming in from center, but Optic with a perfect take back, and guess who's leading the charge? 7-0 with 1 cap, Ricky.
I can't believe it. I mean, Ricky, need I say more? I called it. He was going to be the best pickup for this team. It has been showing. Despite that first loss against FaZe, it was still the same thing. He has been showing up to play for this team.
There is one player behind enemy lines going to neutralize A. I believe that's Accuracy. He's always that person who's pushing into the base. One-on-one battle will get shut down, but did neutralize A, forcing Scumpy back. We go back to Ricky for his 8th kill, staying perfect so far in our first round of domination. But look at that scoreboard, Golden Boy. A 1-point advantage for Optic at the moment.
Yep, and Ricky was a little slow to move in on that one, which gave it away, and now Nadeshot's going to have to move in, finding one player. There's going to be another one directly across from him.
Nice.
Connects with a double. That's huge. Another player could be around the corner. He has to be careful about that.
Yeah, and there definitely is a player right around that ladder. We'll get some help there. 2 more players trying to charge the corner. Fantastic work by Scump to get one in and get out. Nadeshot's going to clean up the dirty work, and now he's got an opportunity to overextend his C and possibly go for a 3-cap or simply cut down this far right lane.
Either you cut it down, or if you want to move into the flag, go for the neutralization.
Oh, yeah.
You know, make it great. Why not? They don't get any points. It's all about building up that first lead at the beginning here. You want at least a plus 15. That is probably the most comfortable. Any more, obviously, would be much better. But you want to be able to have something where you can say, all right, we could play super close in that first game. If they show up, they just need to continue to play their game. You know, of course, you want to go into a mindset with we're going to tie it up. No. But basically, the point of all this and this ramble, they simply just want to have at least a plus 15.
Yeah, and I like Optic's play right now. They're not even going for the neutralize. They are simply playing for map control, and they're doing it perfectly. Nadeshot on a roll here. I think that's the 5th kill we've seen from him since we jumped on board, and he's going to have a player directly above him for the moment. He's been moving around from the right side of the map now to the bottom side, and he is going to find 2 more players if he keeps playing this way.
You know, here's the thing. Nadeshot, he has a good shot. You know,
Great shot.
He has a good awareness. It's just those times when he gets reckless for no reason, right? That's when it becomes a problem. But it seems like that's not the case here. He has his teammates really keeping him focused, and they're going to have that 8-point lead here with 1 minute and 15 seconds left on the clock.
You know, Nadeshot's simply a competitor. He hates losing, and I think that's when he goes on tilt. Once you take a round from him, gets in his head. Once you take a game from him, it really gets to him. He just does not like to lose. So far, though, they've kind of been cruising in this first half. It's actually just a 3-point differential, as it looks like the boys on Adversity are sticking in it, despite only 9 kills between Center and Twisted combined.
Yeah, I mean, and when you look on the other side, Big T has that for himself. And that just shows you it's about great positioning and winning the gun battles that matter. Right? Yeah, you know, you can go amazing, you can play, you can drop a 30 bomb, but if you lost that game by 20 points, what does that even mean?
Nothing.
Exactly. So let's see what Ricky's going to do here. Watching the left street. And Accuracy just won't die. He's insane.
And it looks like as I'm switching through Adversity players, Sender is going to be the one overextending to A. C is going to be capped by Optic. B is going to be left alone for the moment. So they're trying to trade some defensive play, but Twisted, actually, it does look like it's Diabolic keeping C alive. This would be a huge win. Won't be able to get it. Great plays from Optic. Everyone falling for Adversity. As look at the scoreboard here. It's just Nadeshot leading the way. Scumpy right behind him. Optic outslaying their opponents, and it results in a 4-point advantage.
If Nadeshot can keep doing this in the next half and have perhaps Scumpy also join him in that, I could see them winning this game. Hands down. But it's going to be hard because you know that Twisted and Sender, they're beating themselves up right now. They know that they want to answer back.
17-9-3. Is that good?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Nate
Nadeshot is crushing right now. This is the Nadeshot we saw at the start of Search and Destroy. He's just got to keep it up for another 5 minutes to finish this round.
Yeah, but I'm not counting out ADV. Twisted and Sender, they will step it up.
They're just going to Men in Black themselves real quick. Just get a flash, forget that first half. Accuracy and Diabolic kept it close. They kept it close enough to make this a game. 4 points is nothing.
Oh, no, it's not. That lead can go away in, like, the first, I don't know, like, couple seconds of the game. Like,
5 to 10 seconds. 10 seconds is the minimum.
10 seconds, that lead is gone. So they just need to continue to play their game, play close, play aggressive. Optic Gaming can come out with this win.
All right, we'll see if Optic can close it out. We just got an update from our producer over on the Alpha stream. Complexity just took out FaZe, I'm told.
Wow.
So Complexity, they had a narrow battle against FaZe, able to pull it out. Now the question is, who is going to take the final game or 2 games of the evening? Adversity, they need to win both to take this series and knock Optic out. Optic, they need to just outscore Adversity or at least keep it within 3 points in this next round.
Honestly, you're playing this round of domination like it's a whole new game. This is first round. You're not thinking, oh, yeah, we have a +4 lead. Nope. You're thinking we need to play our game and play hard. That's the goal here.
They got to stay perfect. We're loading up the second round, and, man, this has been an interesting tournament for Optic Gaming. I don't think anyone expected what we saw Friday night to happen. Had to sit around most of Saturday just waiting to find out who they'd be facing off against in the losers bracket. Adversity is that team. They crushed through Open. They came out, had a tough time on the main stage, but now they're fighting for their lives, and they're not going to go down without a battle.
And something to point out, too, is, they ended up losing to FaZe 3-2 in that first game. But there's shades of greatness there from Optic because FaZe just took the champs, Complexity, all the way to almost an 11th round, if I'm correct, on S&D. Like, that right there should just show you that, honestly, anything can happen.
All right, well, here we go. 3 seconds till we begin, and we're on board with Accuracy to start this one. We talked about what he and Diabolic did in the first round. Let's see how they start out this second one. We do have a 4-point advantage in favor of Optic. They will be the Federation on this side as we have Adversity playing as the Ghost.
Yeah, and Adversity, they're just getting shut down right at the mid. It seems like Optic Gaming is going to be able to get B. They do have a body there, but there is going to be 2 members of ADV. Scump, big connection for him as they're able to make that one happen, thus giving them B and C control at the start of this game. Oh, goodness.
And the Ginger Ninja is starting to yell. He's getting his team pumped up with that one as well. 3 straight kills off the start, and I love the switch from the MTAR to the Remington at the opening here. Perfect decision here from Optic. Unfortunately, though, I believe it's Sender. There's a 3-piece as Sender clears out B for the moment.
Yeah, he's going to hold it down, and Twisted's going to be the one to go up on that top control. Let's give him that advantage, giving him that vision on B, because they know it's being contested. And that one player, he's not looking up there. So Optic Gaming, as Twisted drops down, that's going to be easy points. Easy points for them, as he was able to get 2 with a nice twist turnaround from Twisted.
I like that move right there. Accuracy now answering with some kills down the hall. Will not be able to make it 2 in a row. Sender, meanwhile, currently 4-3 with the capture. Will be continuing to battle with Accuracy for this B cap. I think they just got it, and we're going to see a just 2-point advantage in favor of Accuracy and the rest of this Adversity crew. But here comes Optic storming right back with 4 down.
The green wall answering right back. 4 down for Adversity, Puckett. That was great timing for Optic because, again, you're keeping that game close. Now, for them, they shouldn't be thinking about that +4. They're playing a whole new game of domination. But for us sitting here in the booth, that +4 is going to make a world of difference because it's tied right now.
Oh, yeah, and you're going to see Nadeshot with a perfect play. They have 2 flags. He is going to neutralize the third, forcing Adversity to double back so they can keep that score ticking. Scump is in that position. Same place Nadeshot was just a few seconds ago. Meanwhile, it's Ricky and Big T control in the middle. Down goes Big T. It's up to Ricky. Big kill there.
That was huge. Now, if they're able to get beat, because they have to get beat, the home flag, they could give up a home flag. They don't need a home flag. If they get this 3 cap, that will be big. They can hold it for like maybe 10 seconds. Huge. Big cap for Optic Gaming. Let them have a home flag and just pin them in the back of their base.
Big T and Ricky working so well in the middle. Big T watching Ricky's back. Ricky watching Big T's back. Unfortunately, 3 down for Optic. Nadeshot coming off the respawn on one side. Scump on the opposite end.
They did not need to push that. They should have just let them have that home flag and not worried so much about it. Now they're in a position where they could end up losing B, and they just did.
Oh, my goodness. Diabolic and Twisted currently struggling. It looks like Twisted actually now even, but Diabolic 4 and 8, double negative here in the second round. He was their star slayer early on. I think if we're going to see this adversity team pull away, they're going to need him to go off because currently they're down big in round number 2.
Yeah, and Diabolic's not going to be in a position to make a stop happen. He will chuck a nade in there, but they are going to get that flip. Neutralization, though, on the C flag as Optic Gaming needs to answer back, but there is going to be one member of ADV causing a ruckus back there. So that is only going to allow them to get 1 or so points. But again, that lead for Optic Gaming in the first half plays a factor, and the lead that they're building up right now, this is a great look for them.
All right, Twisted working with a teammate to get B. A is being neutralized, and it's accuracy. Got one, wasn't able to get the second one at C as they had an opportunity for a 3-cap. Diabolic does secure A, though, and here's the 2-cap from Adversity. 1 minute, 20 seconds left on the clock. It's a 14-point game in favor of Optic at the moment.
Diabolic with a big stop there with that knife. Tell him to hold that, put it right in the chest. As let's see, Diabolic does manage to get a connection with that name.
Nice.
Now B is neutral.
Nicer.
Oh my goodness, and you said before that main Slayer, time to step it up.
Diabolic and he didn't check his corners. 2 players coming there. Could have had a 5-kill spree. Calls it out perfectly though to his teammates. This one's gonna come down to the wire. Mr. Golden Boy, look at this, 49 seconds left on the clock. You can see it in third person. Kills being scored back and forth. Center trying to go for the neutralize, trying to go for the 3-cap actually. Optic desperately trying to fight back as that is Big T working with Ricky to clear out their base.
So now they have about a plus, what is this going to be, +8 advantage, a +7 advantage here. Going into this one, now it's going to be all tied up, +4. They have to make this cap happen. Optic Gaming has to be able to get B somehow, some way, and they are going to be able to get it. They have shut it down with 20 seconds left on the clock. Puckett, that is it, GG. They are going to be able to get this because they have that +4. There's only 1 point remaining, 10 seconds left on the clock. And 1 player in there. That's it.
Optic Gaming shuts it down. Ricky on one side, Scopey on the other, and we're going to see this one come down to the wire. Optic Gaming will advance by that first round advantage. 4 points over Adversity. You got to take your hat off and say Adversity played their asses off, but yes. Optic Gaming was just a little bit too strong for them this time around.
Ricky showed up.
Ricky Remington going big, 17-9, matching Nadeshot score from the first round. Both players going big in the slaying column, but it was teamwork and just natural chemistry from Optic that carried them through to that W.
Yeah, it was definitely a crazy game, but Optic Gaming were able to, I guess, break that slump that they saw themselves get hit with in that phase matchup. They were able to do it. They were able to rally the troops together. That led into a victory, but ADV is only the first challenge. And while ADV is a very formidable team, they have a very long road ahead of them, Optic Gaming, if they want to be able to win this event.
Now, I only wrote down 3 scores of the 4 games, but Big Timer was positive or even in all the games I wrote down. So if Big T continue going positive all game long or all series long, I think we're going to see good things from Optic on a big championship Sunday. It's going to be exciting. That is the last game here from Philadelphia tonight. Golden Boy, I know you are exhausted. You were in here before I was today, and I got here at 10 a.m. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to sign out. Golden Boy, when are we back tomorrow?
Well, guys, we are actually going to be coming back at around 10 a.m. tomorrow, if I'm correct, 10 a.m. here at the Bravo stream. But for updates on everything, make sure that you check out at UMG Events for updates on when we're going to go live because, of course, schedules are subject to change, as we saw today.
Oh, yes. and, of course, we want to tell you guys, stick around, support UMG if you're enjoying this stream, if you're enjoying the event they're putting on. We're going to run some ads after this. Just keep your window open. Press mute if you need to. We appreciate you guys tuning in all day long. I've had a blast just sitting back and enjoying this tournament. I've only casted 2 matches, and I couldn't be happier.
I'm sure it's a blast for you, Puckett.
You're doing great, brother. You're doing great.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. For Puckett, myself, and the rest of the staff, we'll see you guys tomorrow for Championship Sunday. It's the UMG Philadelphia Elgato 10K, 20K. I keep on saying 10.
We doubled
20K.
it.
We doubled it. Make sure you guys use the hashtag Elgato 20K. Get Social Bat on Twitter. We'll see you tomorrow.